What is going on, Screen Watcher Nation? It is the Screen Watcher here, back with another movie review. We are getting into the spooktacular season of Halloween, and I wanted to jump back in time and go into one of the childhood favorites of many people and get into a review of Hocus Pocus. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
Shh, they're about to start the movie.
All right, so Hocus Pocus, let's start off with the cast and crew. We have the leading ladies, so to speak, the Sanderson sisters, who are the witches that haunt this town. You have Bette Midler, you have Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy. They play the Sanderson sisters. You would know Bette Midler from Beaches, First Wives Club, tons and tons of other movies. Sarah Jessica Parker, obviously from Sex and the City fame, lots of other movies like Failure to Launch and things like that as well. Kathy Najimy, probably best known for her work in Sister Act and Sister Act 2. Then you have the heroic kids throughout the entire movie of Omri Katz, Thora Birch, and Vanessa Shaw. They play Max, Danny, and Allison. You would know Omri, who plays Max, from actually before the movie. He played in 140 episodes of Dallas. Thora Birch was in Clear and Present Danger, as well as Ghost World and several other movies, but hasn't been in a ton of stuff recently. And then you have Vanessa Shaw, who played Allison, which was Max's kind of love affair that he was trying to get into. She was in 3:10 to Yuma and The Hills Have Eyes. So overall plot of the movie is that the Sanderson sisters, way back in the day, they were Salem witches, and they steal the youth of children to stay alive forever. And they finally are caught and they are hung. But before they are hung, they put a curse on the town, and they basically make it so if a virgin lights this candle, it's called a black flame candle, and the flame actually glows black, which was one of the better special effects in the movie, I guess. If the virgin lights the candle, they come back and can haunt the town yet again. So once they're hung, they go away, and then we skip to kind of normal times. That's when Max, Danny, and Allison come into the storyline. You meet Max. He's kind of the surfer dude who has moved to Salem, and he's kind of a teenage angsty kid. You got Danny, his little sister, and she wants to go trick-or-treating with her brother and all that kind of stuff, so he's kind of forced to go do that. And then they show up at Allison's house, and they end up kind of going to the Sanderson Sisters Museum, because obviously if you're in Salem, you're gonna want to have a museum of these witches. And Max, being a virgin, he ends up lighting the candle, and chaos ensues. So that's the basic overarching theme, and the overall storyline of the movie is, how do we survive the Sanderson sisters coming back? Well, I used to like this movie, and I have watched it a lot of times since then. I just watched it again the other day with my roommates, and obviously I am not the target audience anymore. So what I see when I watch it is obviously a big nostalgia trip back to my childhood, which is very sweet and it's very fun, but there is a lot of bad dialogue in this movie, and it is not exactly acted out well. So I guess it makes it hard to get through it a little bit. Yes, the nostalgia trip is great, but I sometimes have to damn movies just because they aren't that great once you watch them. I mean, Bette Midler is great, and Sarah Jessica Parker plays the idiot witch extremely well. It's one of the few movies I've actually found her attractive in, which is weird. And Kathy Najimy is great. So I mean, I can't really fault them. I don't fault even the younger actors in this movie. It's just, it's a movie made for kids in the 90s, and it's not standing up to the test of time for me. So I don't know. I'll probably lose some fans. I know one roommate in particular is going to be really angry with me about it, but you know, it's no longer my cup of tea, I guess. there are still kid movies that are made for kids from back then that have better lines and are, acted better and things like that that I can still get into. This just doesn't seem to be one of them. But I'm sure I'm going to get hotly debated on this. So that's my review, really quickie review on Hocus Pocus. I'm going to try to get to as many of the favorites on Halloween before the actual day arrives. It's obviously getting closer to Halloween every single second that we waste here. So that is my review. Have you seen Hocus Pocus? What did you think of it? Do you completely disagree with this guy in front of you here? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, please like and subscribe to the video. Other than that, hopefully your popcorn always stays fresh. Hopefully you enjoy your day at the cinema, whether it's with a spooky movie or a happy movie, whether you enjoyed it at your local cinema or you enjoyed a night evening at home watching a movie. It's been fun. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.